Greetings and happy Tuesday. Oh wow, I blend nicely into this screen, don't I, today? Can you see me? I'm camouflaged. Beige on beige. Apparently I'm a beige boy. Haven't got a notification yet, so we'll see. We get some more people filtering in. Welcome, Takewalker and others, to Handelabra Live. It's Tuesday. I'm John. It's Sentinels. These are words. We're going to play some Sentinels. We're going to play some mods, some workshop items tonight. And that should be fun. I will, of course, note that Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. That includes trans rights or humans' rights and Black Lives Matter. Anyone working against these goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another. And all of the unknown users who have followed us, who are you and why are you following us? I don't know if that's just a Twitch bug or something. Mysterious. We are actually at 1,500 followers, so that's exciting. And we are getting closer to that 100,000 view mark that I've been watching creep up. Yeah, still no notification, at least on my phone, so hopefully, tell people, bots following, people disappearing. Yeah, I guess Twitch is doing a bit better now. They're finally starting to do some things to get rid of bots. Hopefully, like requiring text message or phone validation is an option now for chatting. So that's good. But maybe our notification didn't go out. But hopefully we will get some people filtering in. Not that I wouldn't stream for just Takewalker. And Seamus the Hug Monster, thanks for the sub. This minute, 16 months. Amazing, Seamus. You are a rock. And welcome. Also, here is where you can play community-created heroes, villains, environments, and variants. Create and upload your own content to expand the modiverse. I've subscribed to a whole bunch just now on the Steam Workshop. And I was just thinking, when I subscribe on things here, they should just install. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd like that to happen. I'm going to see if that can happen, because that would be cool. That really wasn't like... Since the workshop didn't work in here in the previous... When it was not publicly released, it was hard to sort of do that. Just to make a quick note is when subscribing from the overlay in game, install the mod and update the workshop screen right away, question mark? If possible. It might not be possible. Right now you have to restart the game, but it's a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We also, this opens outside, that link opens to our website outside of the overlay for reasons, I guess. I don't know why. It's just doing that. We're going to play OblivAeon. We're going to play Random OblivAeon. So I'm going to click New Game. And I'm going to make a prediction. Hello, Sparky Wolf. Will I win Random Mod OblivAeon? And this is going to be... I'm going to press random until I get 5 mod environments and 4 or 5 heroes. So that's the... And then random after, like normal. And let's put on 2 minutes on the prediction. Predict away. I have a beer for each page. I have a Summertime Crafty Kettle Sour for the delightful first page of OblivAeon, which I'll crack and click random. Make sure I have the... I'm going to accept Sentinel stuff, obviously, but we're going to try to get some mod things. So I'm going to take out Martingrad and Champion Studios. I'm not going to play with Debugger. That seems like a bad idea. I mean, maybe. That came in from, I think, someone's got a debugger environment up now, so I think that might be Rhyme. And Mars Base is not a mod. Pike Industrial is not a mod. This might take a minute. New Delhi. Cool. Yeah, we have 3 Cauldron environments and Clara Cloverfield and New Delhi, which is from Parahumans of the Wormverse. We have Wish Granting Impulse from Bart KF, the Goalie on Ice from Bart KF, and 2 familiar heroes there. And then I'm sure, you know, we'll have some replacement heroes. The Goalie on Ice is what was played last week, so that's fun. It also feels weird that it's been literally just 1 week since you looked at me. But yeah, there's already like 3 or 4 new mods on the workshop and more people excited about it and talking about it. So it's just been a really great reception. So we're happy about that. All right, looks like the prediction results are in. I am favored. We'll see what happens. Did you just break into the old apartment? That was where we used to live. The end has come. I mean, the end has come. The canonical OblivAeon voice. I already fixed everything. I saved everyone. You're not taking that from me. All right. Let's see. We got Boar. It feels like it's been a while since we had the effusion of pain, so bring the pain, Boar. Also just going to make bare naked ladies references all night now. Faultless. Well, when I look at Boar, I think A is for angry, because that is what he is at me. Clara Cloverfield enters play. So yeah, some of these mods probably say this hasn't been tested in OblivAeon, and you're welcome. It's being tested in OblivAeon. This has been a public service. All right, OblivAeon is doing a bunch of damage. Nothing we can do about that. And we have Aeon Men, as you do. At least he didn't destroy Clara Cloverfield on us in the first turn. That would certainly be a thing that could happen. This is self-damage, so it doesn't matter. All right. So, Boar the Unstable. Right, so basically we want to be away from OblivAeon, and he comes over and we hit ourselves. And it's the kind of thing where maybe we split up, maybe we don't. I think at the start, I think we don't go over there. We wait here with Boar, we hang out with Boar, and hopefully... Because these Aeon Men are like, no big deal. So... Adding a couple tokens, sure, but... So, and we have, of course... Demand of the Gods. Yay. I mean, Demand of the Gods, actually, with these Aeon Men so low, we might be able to do something about that if we're lucky. Because it's only 4 cards. Alright, the Wish Granting Impulse. Quick Fix deals 1 target. I have no idea what this this character does. Deal target 3 infernal damage and himself 1 psychic damage. So, right now that's just Boar. I deal 1 target 3 sonic damage. The next time that target would deal damage, prevent it, and destroy an environment card. Up to 2 other players may each return a card from their trash to their hand. You may draw a card or play an ongoing card. Maybe a card for later. Instinctive Vibration. Whenever Impulse is dealt damage, prevent all damage that will be dealt to Impulse until the end of the current turn. Right, so I guess... Oh, okay, that works against anything. That's kind of neat. When damage that would be dealt to a hero target is prevented or reduced to 0 or less, put a token on the card and remove tokens to deal damage. Alright. So the Instinctive Vibration seems okay here. And probably skip power. We could damage Boar, but I don't know that we want that. Oh, he's a fan of the flavor text? Yeah. I guess we'll see what everyone else is doing. The goalie on ice can play a goalpost from trash, deal 1 damage, and deal extra damage if didn't get 1. Crowding the box. When a non-hero target deals damage to the goalie, reduce damage dealt by that target to the goalie by 1 until the end of your next turn and increase. Right, okay. And offsides, deal 1 target 2 projectile damage, destroy a goalpost to do more damage. That, if I had the goalposts, would mean we would get Demand of the Gods. Right? Very close to getting Demand of the Gods. Very close. Out of bounds, destroy a goalpost, deal 1 target. Okay, draw cards. And immediate damage. This is as long as a goalpost card is in play, which it isn't. So it doesn't really do anything right now. This is like maybe a card to play to draw 3. I guess the goalie could go over here and like beat up Aeon Men if we want and save a token. He definitely has a lot of damage, or she. Darkly Dreaming. Yeah, so this is... With Darkly Dreaming, if I had the Shadow Cloak, which I don't, Darkly Dreaming would let me get Demand of the Gods by destroying the Shadow Cloak and 3 Aeon Men. But I don't think Writhe is really set up for that. And Haka also has Rampage, but no way to destroy another card. So, I mean, it's not ideal that this environment is over here, for sure. So I guess someone going over there to try to soak damage that would go towards Claire Cloverfield is probably a good idea. So maybe it's the goalie, and the goalie does destroy some Aeon Men, I guess. Sure. So I think 3 of us are going to stay here. There's a chance we might be able to get another target for the... We don't have a way to get a target right now, but there's a chance. This actually counts... Interesting. This counts for your targets for there. The goalie on defense, yeah. So we'll say no here. We're not getting this, so I'm going to take it on. It probably wouldn't have been worth like waiting for it for another turn anyways, right? Like, you gotta move. You gotta move on your objectives. Let's play. This seems like it's generally going to be good. And I don't think it's worth hitting Boar for 3 damage. And no. I guess I could move this to... Now I could move it to someone's play area if they were going to be able to get it. But they're not because, like, we don't have the goalposts. And if we had the Shadow Cloak in play, we could get it, but we don't and we can't. So I'm going to say, I guess Haka with Rampage is so close. Like, if there was one more Aeon Men. But I don't want, I mean, I'm just going to say no. And we can trade it later if we want. So yes. I guess Haka could have Rampaged instead, but I think the goalie has was it the goalie we were going to send over? Was it the goalie? Or was it Writhe? Or was it Haka? Writhe can actually sort of not take as much damage because of his thing. But he doesn't have the Shadow Cloak, and he's... Yeah. Actually, I think it's better for Writhe to go over, isn't it? I said goalie, but looking back, I have 2 damage from my power there and 3 damage from this. Draw cards. But the goalie doesn't have any way to protect themselves. The mission deck next is Filter Heist, which is great for Writhe, but we're going to hope that it's great for the goalie as well. Yeah, let's go over the goalie. I don't know. Next up after that is the final champion, which is going to work in the first battle zone. So out of bounds lets me kill one of the vassals. And I draw a bunch of cards. Not a goalpost. I guess there's like literally one, right? Yeah. And I'll use my power to, I guess, kill the Aeon Thrall. I could hit Faultless, but I think with Cleric Cloverfield here, tidying up these Aeon Men is kind of important. Yes, I want to reveal. I revealed move the goalposts. I got Filter Heist in any case. And we're going to say no. Actually, we do. We have more targets, but not targets that are going to be able to deal themselves damage. And especially if Writhe uses his power. Writhe might use the power on Impulse here, who's... But Parse is helping protect Writhe here, so... Having Writhe on the team for the shield is actually problematic. Next up is Enraged Terrorbird, which also doesn't help with the shield. Fun. Maybe we go for Somber Tinker here. I don't have anything on my trash, but it lets me, you know, potentially play another card, and I don't know that I want to hit Boar, so... Sure. Goalie with the guns, keeps shooting. There's an equipment. Yeah, so who's getting this? I mean, Impulse also has protection, so I guess it's just Writhe. We're not doing good on this shield. We have too many turtling powers. And Haka is not going to move. Haka will get Haka. Nice. And we play Mare and use it on Bird? I think so. We can redirect this for no damage. Probably punish the weak here. Alright. That's our turns. An injured worker. Increase the first damage dealt to that target each turn by 1. I think I had that last time. Aeon Assault. Well, that means OblivAeon might not destroy those Aeon Men. So Boar is just doing each target damage, so we may as well let Cursor have her damage reduction. And then this is just happening. And right, then that's prevented. Cool. Omni Unity is up next, by the way, if you can't see it. Destroy all scoop cards in play. When the villain target with the highest HP deals damage, something, something. That's OblivAeon. Redirect the damage. Oh gosh. No, don't like that. Don't like that at all. All right, we get self-damage. We might be losing this environment very quickly. Oh gosh. Yeah, okay. Faultless just Faultless did that. Wait a second. What was that? What did that card do? Oh my gosh. Clara Cloverfield saving the goalie by sending them away. Wow, okay, this is it's been quite a sequence. All right, this is now the shield. Okay, so OblivAeon does not destroy Clara Cloverfield, so that's cool. The Scion played certain finality deals the hero target with the lowest HP, which was Clara Cloverfield, 10 irreducible damage, which brought Boar over there because it wasn't destroyed. Oh yeah, I am Haka. Haka is looking over my shoulder. And welcome, Dolphin. I am doing foolish things. He's not menacing. He's nice. Okay, do we have a chance at Diffusion of Pain? We have two targets here. 3. Yeah, the problem is Cursor and Writhe. I don't think we can get it because of Cursor and Writhe. Because this doesn't use up Parse's thing. So I should have just not used Writhe's thing, but oh well. Because this happens even before Cursor gets to take a look at it, and then that happens. I play OblivAeon any day I like. Oh, hey, Enraged Terrorbird. Ho ho ho! When this card would deal itself damage, you may discard a card to redirect that damage to a hero target. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. So we need to discard a card to redirect it to a target that wouldn't have taken damage, because it has to be 4 different targets. So let's give it to Cursor. And then all this can happen, and we flip the shield, which probably is a little early, but you take it with the shield sometimes when you can get it. And we get Drawn Deadly Attention. Actually, okay. We can trade this to Haka now, and Haka can rampage all these Aeon Men and get that and be there for... I mean, maybe someone else. They're all like 1 and 2, but like... I was curious, why didn't he destroy the Aeon Men? Because he was in the other zone, and he destroyed no Aeon Men, and then, yeah, start chugging. He destroyed no Aeon Men, and came over from the shield, and the Aeon Men are all here. We can probably make sure that we get this. I think I'm going to leave Haka here and send the others to the other battle zone, but let's see what other cards we picked up, because maybe things changed a little bit. Yeah. It says incapacitate all heroes here. Alright, so we picked up, you dropped this when damage, oh, we have that already. This one? Yeah. When a villain one-shot or non-target environment card will enter play, you may discard it instead. If you do destroy this card, an impulse deals himself damage. That's kind of good. Though, like, actually, yeah, that is really good, because the only thing that screws it up is the Scion deck, right? Because this happens at the start. And the Scions are only getting 1 play, so if Impulse goes over there and blocks their play, that seems kind of perfect. Which means we don't get Demand of the Gods, but honestly, I don't care. Unless we have another way to do something like that. That seems... Controlling the Scion deck like that is the only way we can make sure that this will work. We could even sacrifice the goalie, but I don't know. Let's see what the goalie picked up. The goalie has obviously the Infinity Cannon. And 2 hit points. by the way. That is fine. Immune to damage. Right, so I could play the goalposts and be immune to damage, but I can't. I have it in my hand, actually. Which is damage reduction. And first time any hero targets are dealt damage each turn, I may deal them back 1 damage, destroy a goalpost, and redirect damage. 12th girl, when a hero target will be dealt exactly 1 damage, you may prevent that damage. That's some pretty cute emotes. That's true. When damage is prevented this way, up to 2 hero targets each regain 1 HP. That's interesting, because we're probably losing this environment. That's also the danger. Is that happening for sure? Hang on. The goalie could do that, right? The goalie could... Oh, if I... It's this. It's only exactly 1 damage. All right, so... Boar deals hero targets in the play area, so that's fine. Faultless would make Clara deal herself 1 psychic damage, and that's fine. But the problem is, whatever the Scion deck, Scion could easily kill Clara Cloverfield. But no, I have to select a hero. I can't select. If I had actually the Writhe card, I almost never play, Lurking Shadows. Not Lurking Shadows. The one that lets me destroy the Shadow Cloak for what lies of the shadows. Yeah. Whenever. I don't have that. Well, I have Fight and Fade. I don't have a way to get it, though, right? So, I think the goalie has the chance to protect Clara Cloverfield. We also could just get smashed, because if we get the heroes lose, then basically this happens. So OblivAeon's going to come over to that battle zone and do the thing. So that would be bad. Man, this is tricky. I think we have to take the risk. And hopefully, we can use this to help control what happens, and the goalie to help not whatever. Yeah. So let's move to the second battle zone. I'll swap out Demand of the Gods. Wait, what is this doing, by the way? Also, yeah, redirect. We would like to destroy that, too. Oh, man. That's also very bad. Right? That basically means Faultless, the 3 damage from here, goes to Clara Cloverfield. As long as the highest HP, it would go from Haka to Clara Cloverfield. Oh, but Haka's not going to be there, so it's going to be Impulse. Get redirected to Clara Cloverfield. Well, it's the most rewards. So who has the most rewards? Goalie. Okay, so actually, depending on who it is, it might be okay. Maybe Impulse isn't going to be taking damage. You know what? It's super dangerous to be doing this, but we're going to do it. And hopefully, by top decking something, it's not too bad. Let's play this reaction time. You may discard a card if you don't. Blah, blah, blah. I could deal myself. Actually, I'd rather prefer not to be the highest HP compared to Writhe. So let's do this and hit Faultless. Shortcut. Draw 2 cards, search a deck for a card, discard that card, shuffle that deck. Interesting. So I could like take out a card out of here I don't want them to play, like this. For example, or the one that brings OblivAeon. I don't have an equipment, but I can just... It seems like a good play. Draw 2 cards for a discard. Actually, maybe there's something in here that heals. Oh, yeah, okay. That has a heal icon. Claire Cloverfield regains X. That's... Oh, this doesn't play it, though. It discards it, right? This is like a card you don't want. So that's not super helpful. Like, this seems really good. Destroy all peril cards. I guess it's just like discard a Scion card we don't want. Like, certain finality, obviously, is a bad idea. I guess it would go to the goalie. So that's honestly okay, because there's a tie. So I guess it's one of the... If OblivAeon is in... Or move OblivAeon to this battle zone. Terrible Burden. Yeah. Let's discard one of those. Alright, so let's... I'm just going to discard that. Well, it's an ongoing, and I have things that let me play ongoings for free. Let's discard one of them. Assuming I get to pick the Scion deck, which I might not. Well, I can. Okay. Scion deck. There are no cards in the Scion deck. Okay, that's not true. We'll pick a different a different thing because it didn't work. I will make a note for Bert KF about that. I should note the name of the hero and everything. So I guess this is Impulse Bert KF. Playing Shortcut in a battle zone with Scions. I chose the Scion deck, and it said the Scion deck has no cards. Okay, I mean, a lot of people haven't tested their stuff in OblivAeon, and that's fine. Just gives us a little extra challenge. So we're still going to do that. But we'll, you know, I don't know, pick the environment deck and choose one that's bad, right? Like, so like Perils. Clara hits us. Fine. Things hit for more. This kills Clara. Those are bad. Excuse me. That takes longer. Yeah, I think this one that literally immediately makes us lose seems like a good one to discard. Yeah, this is very perilous going to this battle zone. But we're going to do it. We're going to Citizen Storm? Oh, man, that's actually bad because he is going to kill Claire Cloverfield if we take him. Unless we can do something about that. I don't think so. I mean, I could hit it, but it's not going to be enough. So I'm just going to shuffle it because I don't want to storm anyway. Yeah, you can have mint with mods, right? Okay, I don't think I have any cards that let me, like, play an extra card or whatever. So I think it's between the goalposts, which is helpful, though I think I actually want to stay tied with Clara here. So I think it's this. If 1 damage, which could happen from a Scion card, right? There's Scion cards that do, like... Oh, that's 2. Isn't there stuff that does 1 damage? I guess that, which is bad. And it's only once per turn. I think that's it's. I don't want to heal. I want to stay tied for lowest so I can take it instead of her. So, so I'm gonna play that, and that actually lets me potentially heal. We'll shoot faultless with this. I think that's better than anything else. Same card. And we're also going to move to the second battle zone. I don't know that we want to do this. We won't actually get it, right? There's second battle zone is 5, and it's you may, so I'm going to take it on, but maybe not do it. In any case, we'll grab the Shadow Cloak. I would love to be able to destroy an environment card, but I'm not going to be able to. Make damage irreducible to faultless, I guess. Seems okay. Could Somber Tinker. I could play Portable Dark Lab. Actually, Portable Dark Lab gets me a chance to destroy this, right? Which seems like a good idea, so. Though actually, I wanted to use my power here, right? Using this power to protect the highest HP, which is Writhe, is valuable for this because it can't redirect because of that. There'd be 2 chances to stop the redirect. And right now, it's a tie for this and also for this. So yeah, I think just because it's only a chance to get that. Let's go back, and we might still play the same card, but I don't know for sure. So I don't know. Maybe dealing irreducible damage to faultless is better here. I think it might be. While we happen to have the Shadow Cloak, which we might not always. So, and we get +1. And let's draw. Turns out we didn't, at least in the top 2 cards, find that card. We'll know in a second. And let's choose Writhe, I think. I mean, I also have the Shadow Cloak. Hang on. Should I choose Writhe or should I choose... Well, Impulse. I think it's Writhe because he has most rewards, right? He's going to get the most damage coming at him. I think that still makes sense. And I didn't draw the Environment Destruction, so turns out I made the right choice. So we're going to stay here and rampage, and actually Haka's going to have a Haka to hang out with, so that's fun. We're going to not move. We're going to go ahead and, I don't know. Do we care if we play the top 2? Is it dangerous? There's not really... I mean, this is fine. I mean, it's dangerous in the other battle zone and impossible to get, I guess, in this... In the Claire Cloverfield. I'm just going to press shuffle. Yay, Chekhov. Alright. Rampage. Seems good. We don't get that reward. Oh well. But now we get Terrorbird, aka Arataki. If they high five, does the universe implode? Frame Job. Sure. This stuff is... I guess we may not be destroying this environment. I was thinking this environment's going to get destroyed, but it, you know, might not be. Right, so this card... Redirect all damage dealt by responders to the hero target with the highest HP, which is Arataki. And... something happened... Oh, right. Right, okay, this is coming from that card. They high five and the area goes deaf. It didn't really matter which card I was dealing damage from its enter play, and it didn't really matter because it was getting redirected. So, no Scion card. Here we go, Scion card. Oh, environment card. Sorry. Oof. I can't choose this here. I need to allow this because I need to stop whatever card the Scions are playing more important. So this is hopefully not making us die as well. Oh no, +1 damage from Cursor. Oh no. Cursor can't be here. Cursor can't be here. Can we go back to Writhe's turn? No. Whoops. I totally missed that. I was like 1 self damage, okay, but then I forgot Cursor is increasing it. So, yeah. So we'll take advantage of the 1 hit point. Actually, yeah. I'm giving the 1 hit... So the environment's getting destroyed, OblivAeon's coming over and dealing 20 damage. So we can actually not all die immediately. Yeah, Dolphin, what did I just do? The goalie can use up the 12th girl, which is a once per turn. Oh. Actually not. Actually not. The 1 hit point. The 1 hit point. So this is a gamble. This is definitely a gamble because the Scion card play could still destroy Clara Cloverfield. And actually this redirect means that boars damage like 1 fire damage each. Because our first damages here are getting used up, I don't know that this is a good idea to not blow up the environment. Because if I use up all our damage preventions here, well, this isn't getting used up. It's using up 1 up writhes, and then it's activating impulses, which is fine. This is the problem is... Do we stop enough? So I need to work this out. So let's assume the Scion deck doesn't hit Clara Cloverfield, but it's going to do some damage, right? Like, this is probably going to kill Clara Cloverfield. Let's be honest. This deals the hero with the highest HP. This deals the lowest HP. This deals each hero target. This deals the hero with the low. I don't know why we came over here. This seems like, why did we do this? It wasn't ever gonna work. The highest gets redirected, and I guess our thought was that we could like prevent enough of it that it wouldn't go to Clara Cloverfield. But this start of turn thing is using up too much of it. So my new thought is we invite the destruction. So, and maybe they can play a card that makes OblivAeon go back. That could happen. All right, so we still do this, but we don't give Cloverfield a hit point. We give it to like Writhe. and Cursor, I guess. Then we hit Impulse so that activates Impulse's damage prevention, so the 20 damage from OblivAeon won't hurt them. Now we do this. Here comes OblivAeon. Chlora Clover has filed her last story. I assume, hopefully the game doesn't crash here or something. Yeah, here comes OblivAeon. We have the Chasm of Thousand Nights. I could... What? Is this card supposed to be able to be removed or discarded? It seems important. What happens if this card isn't in play? Does anyone know what this is about? I guess this could happen with, like, St. Simeon's Catacombs or whatever, too. So maybe I will make a note about this. This is like between Bart or yeah, it's Bart, right? Reaction time offers to discard the Chasm of 1,000 Nights Cauldron when that environment comes into play. OblivAeon mode. Is that okay? Question mark? Just like Bart and Cauldron talk about that. I guess. I'm gonna say no because I think we have better uses for that. Probably that would break the game anyways. Alright, so immune to damage. Boar is exploding, so that's a thing, and this is the best use of not taking damage. The goalie is dying. The goalie isn't doing anything else anyway, so this doesn't super matter. Faultless can get killed. Like, I don't want the other side of Faultless to get killed by Boar, so let's hit Boar now. Krakathoom! There are no environment cards for Boar to destroy. So that thinks that this is indestructible, but this card doesn't say that it's indestructible. So I don't know. I don't know. All right. So yeah. So now we have Cursor can help Writhe take less damage. Writhe can also block from the Shadow Cloak. I mean, this is mod versus mod, right? So there's a lot. It's not necessarily obvious what's supposed to happen in those kind of cases because, I mean, there's no environment like that in the game normally with like a start of the game thing. That's not a thing in Sentinels, right? So you're already working outside of how the game's supposed to be. All right. Yeah, let's discard an equipment because we have Somber Tinker. Writhe is like, I take no damage this turn. LOL. Cursor takes a hit. And OblivAeon takes a hit. He's down to 9,987. And, right, this is bringing a new Scion. And remove a token. Darkmind comes in to get obliterated immediately. I think she'll have 1 hit point. Yeah. And Faultless flips. Quite a turn. And of course, another Scion comes in. It's Void Soul or Nixius, which I can never remember which because they're very similar. Void Soul, who takes 24 damage. Cool. Thanks, Cursor, you helped. Except also hurt. Oh, and Faultless heals us. Oh! Amazing. Amazing! Move OblivAeon to the other battle zone. That's exactly what we want. I mean, we don't want him to kill Haka, but that was the plan. And I think that's better than him knocking out these two heroes and this hero who can still be here, so no, do not discard. We get to use powers. We can kill Darkmind. I think we wait to kill Darkmind until OblivAeon flips, though. Well, what's her end of turn? Her end of turn might be some damage, but then whatever other Scion comes in does their end of turn, right? But we don't die to Darkmind's end of turn. It's like at most 12 damage. So we don't die. Yeah, Impulse can do damage for free. And Writhe can give himself his ability again, actually. Which helps. So cool. I think. Does that work? Does it work if we do it again now? I don't know. It doesn't really matter to give it to Impulse. If it doesn't work, maybe we'll give it to Impulse just to just for fun. I think we let Darkmind alive because we don't want her to get replaced immediately. And we want ongoings because we're going to kill her right away and get to play them immediately. So I think Impulse has lots of ongoings. That's kind of a mechanic. Yeah, almost no equipments. Any equipments? No equipments? No equipments. So, yeah, let's go Impulse. Ongoing. 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 Perfect. Deal self-damage. Oh, this is faultless dealing damage. Okay. Oh, and it didn't work, but... So I guess technically I should give this to Impulse because then Impulse would get to benefit from it on their own turn. So let's just rewind slightly to do that. It's not going to make any difference this turn, but it'll make a difference on Impulse's own turn, potentially, so... Just give this to Impulse. Because, yeah, I think Rise Power is basically like an on or off switch. It's not... It doesn't stack up, so... yeah, Impulse. This is going to be good for Impulse, assuming they can survive. Which is not necessarily a fair assumption, but... That card is ridiculous in OblivAeon, by the way. Just like prevent all damage for the rest of the turn. Dim Karn style. All right. Birthday Boy. All right, I'm going to click random. It's Knife. Rogue Agent. I do not want to move to the first battle zone. That seems like a place to get incapped immediately. All right, Haka is knocked out. We all get to draw a card. Except for Haka, because Haka's not there. All right, I am not ready for my next beer yet. I'll work on that. Actually, we should be able to kill Darkmind and Void Soul maybe with... Oh, and... I was like, oh, he'll move, but he didn't because he destroyed a target with that, which is rare. He kills a Thrall. So I'm fine with that. And get that Locust down to 2. And he adds tokens because... Oh, right, and we get a Scion, so... All right, and our new random hero is... Hey. Still sticking with Cordex, I guess. It's Lifeline. Lifeline Blood Mage? Yeah. All right. So, Impulse should be the one to stay. I guess that crosses battle zones? I don't know if it crosses battle zones. I want someone who can do 13 damage to Void Soul also with their turn and Faultless's power. Well, yeah, I want to kill him before he does bad things to us or flips and is hard to hit. So yeah, we have to think about where we're going to move here because it might matter based on objectives and stuff like that. So let's look. Obviously, yeah, if Impulse stays there and probably has a one-shot to do a little damage. Oh, that would have been good for Claire Cloverfield. 3 damage or 2 damage. Just don't know how much of that 13 damage is going to be something Impulse can manage. I guess we're going to stay at least for sure with Impulse because we're going to be getting Crossfire and Slipstream Arsenal and 0 attention span. And we could... It's interesting. We'd love to get that before our turn. That would be really cool. Knife has the Infinity Cannon option and a card play. She's kind of not set up yet, really, to be able to kill Void Soul. I think maybe the 2 of them could, though. Writhe can do stuff, for sure. And so can Lifeline. Lifeline could do 4 damage twice. He still has this next to him. That's annoying. Maybe it's how it's supposed to be. All right, so I think just based on what we have here, there's probably some value for Lifeline to moving to the battle zone right now. And then we'll move back as needed. I think it works fine to, at least clean up a little bit in this battle zone before going chasing after OblivAeon with most of the heroes. So the Digital Age. So I don't have any equipment. So it is like a free card play. There are more hero targets in this battle zone than non-hero targets in the other battle zone. So we could get this, and this is very easy for Writhe to get Digital Age. So let's trade. And now we get more damage with Legato. So I think actually that might do the trick for us to actually have only Impulse be here with Void Soul based on that. So is there... like ping, I want ping damage for Dark Mind here basically because we're gonna have, I guess this is ping, Legato's ping damage too. This has an end of turn. You may destroy if you don't damage, but we can block that damage. Oh, interesting. When I do self-damage and it's prevented, I can deal 1 damage. Oh ho! So maybe we kill Dark Mind right away and get that. So I think it's Flash of Inspiration. Also gives anyone a card play. That seems very good. So let's finish off Dark Mind. Oh, but if anyone can play a card... Writhe could play area damage. Or... like... yeah. Let's change that. Because I forgot. Well, I guess I could not discard a card and then do the 1 damage, so it's kind of similar. Just thinking of trying to optimize damage. I think giving a card play for like Darkly Dreaming seems very good. So let's hit Void Soul. Like that. Actually, if there's a chance for Void Soul to heal Writhe as well, that seems nice. I don't have to discard a card because I'm immune to the first damage from Writhe. And right, we haven't killed Dark Mind yet, though, so that didn't work. That other part didn't work. Let's let Writhe play Darkly Dreaming, probably. There's Lies of the Shadows, by the way. Each non-hurt target 2 infernal damage. If you do each, yeah. So this gets more damage on Void Soul. And Shadow Cloak +1. I don't know the order these matter. Whenever. Start a turn, discard 3, and start a turn, draw a card or play a card. So we probably want to play a card first in case we get a damage boost or something or whatever. So choose that, and then the other start a turn 1. I do want to destroy the Shadow Cloak. Actually, maybe kill Void Soul this turn. That would be good. We would get a good heal. Prevent the next damage. Yeah, we can do 3 damage to Void Soul. And play the top card of both. Yes. Yeah, because Legato kills Void Soul. So perfect. This is working out wonderfully. Whenever a hero uses deal damage, increase the damage by 2. But also other things. See what happened here in a second. Noxious Teveal. Oh, right. Void Soul. We're still going to kill him. We're just going to get the other side. That's hilarious. I forgot that he was going to flip, but we're still going to kill him, and it's the same effect. Okay, that's fine. So this is fun. Increase power damage by 2, but after you use a power on a non-character card, destroy the card. That seems fine. So we can use like innate powers, which we don't have that deal damage, but you know what? Fine. Fine, I say. And this card deals the non-environment target with the 3rd highest HP for projectile damage, and it does more damage. Cool. Yeah, take that, Void Soul. Your flipping didn't matter. Oh, when a non-hero card is destroyed by a hero card, you may put it under discard. I don't think this will matter because this says it's going to get removed from the game. It can probably be under there for like a second. If it ends up under there, I will make a note that it should not do that. Yeah, so it went past and it did end up out of the game and not. It would have been under there like very briefly. Okay. I guess unless it said something like cards under this card are indestructible, then it wouldn't be able to leave. That would be a problem. I think that might still override indestructible, though. I may draw a card. Oh, no, this is I must destroy an ongoing card or deal myself damage, but I'm immune to damage, so I can press skip. That was a great turn. Oh, also, I get to do damage. Oh, right. I must deal damage. It is not optional. Must go to a non-impulse target, which there might not be one in OblivAeon mode, so we'll see what happens if that happens. This thing is going to hit impulse for a little bit of damage, but he's going to be fine. There's no Scion play. Let's go fight OblivAeon. We could regain... Oh, we have the Sin Bin. When Hermes uses a power, destroy an environment card. Increase melee damage dealt by hero targets by 1. Interesting. Interesting. I do like Create Contraption. That's very good. I also like the Infinity Cannon. I don't want it to be destroyed by this, though. So, I think it's not the turn for Infinity Cannon. So I think we take on this objective. Yeah. We're not going to get it this turn, but I think it's a good one to take on. Ooh, that's a good one, too. And Writhe probably has a decent trash, so we can get that with some discards. Could discard a Scion card with this. I'm thinking of playing more of a one-shot. I guess Primed Punch is 3 and 3 with this, but I don't know that I want to destroy it, so I could do 5 damage to OblivAeon this way, as long as we kill the Aeon Locust. I guess we do because Lifeline. So Energy Burn or Prototype Servo Gauntlet. Let's just go with the burn. If we had a +1 energy damage, I might look at that, but we don't. Let's use our power of our own deck, not bad things. Sure. Punch. And discard the Scion deck. Yeah, Scion, no harm in the Scion deck. That would have made OblivAeon leave this battle zone, which we probably wouldn't want him to do. It probably wouldn't matter a whole lot. He still might do that. And I don't need to discard for this right now. We can get passive discarding or from that other reward, so. Oh, right. We let Lifeline get this. Yeah, so I think we just skip here. We could trade this. Right, but since actually, yeah, we should not trade this. We should, because we're actually discarding equipment for this. We want to just skip here. All right, a whole bunch of effects are expiring because we used everything a whole bunch. And we do have our cursor under discard that we're going to reshuffle in and potentially get back. Skiamaki is a way to get the Shadow Cloak, so is Somber Tinker. Skiamaki doesn't actually do damage to OblivAeon, so it's not great. It lets me play another ongoing or equipment card, which is kind of nice. Or we could basically just play the Shadow Cloak, or we could do something else, obviously. Cloak Projector is nice. If I use that power, it's destroyed, though, which I might not want this turn. Yeah, I think we just Somber Tinker for the Shadow Cloak. Ooh, Grasping Shadowcloth. We need the Shadow Cloak for that. That is nice. Excuse me. All right. Writhe does have the Shadow Cloak, so he can prevent by discarding. Knife is at full, but she is going to be the target of anything that goes after the highest HP. So I'm going to give this to Knife. Famous last words. Digital Age reveals Penultimate Penumbra. Well, I don't want to play that, but I do want to get the reward, so we're going to discard for it. Anyways, I think we got rid of the Scion that heals, right? I guess Empyrean can heal. Aeon Master doesn't really heal. Nixius heals on the other side. No. I guess Voss. But, I mean, Voss, maybe someday. We'll probably be able to get Umbral Siphon back. I'm not destroying the Shadow Cloak for that, but we will deal 4 damage to OblivAeon, sure. I guess that's still just straight up 1 target, 3 damage, so. I guess our Shadow Cloak is now vulnerable, so that's not necessarily what we want. OblivAeon isn't going to kill it immediately, but maybe this isn't the best choice. We'll roll with it. Omni-Unity will die sometime. All right. Lifeline, come on down. We are going to take on this objective, which lets us get another token on Create Contraption, or maybe a few. We have 11 cards in trashes already, so let us take on me. Take me on. And of course, it provides the Chronoist, who is excellent. All right, I need to get my next beer. We're still on 6, so I'm not too late. All right, so since we have proceeded further down the dark timeline, the next darkest beer is Nut Brown, which Garrison stopped making for a while. One of their classics. Lovely British brown ale. Yes, Mighty Chair. The Mighty Chair is doing hard work. This, I'm sure I have had this on stream before, and especially with their raspberry. Put it in the microphone. PB&J. My microphone has beer in it. Sorry, probably making noise. At least I didn't spill it on my keyboard this time. There is that. We'll get there. All right. I also had end caps, but this seemed like a good idea. So, first time an ongoing card other than this one enters Lifeline's play area. 1 damage, sure. I think it's Immolation, right? We don't actually need to play Immolation. It's just very good. Leyline Shift is not a bad call either. But discarding OblivAeon's deck is bad, as Dolphin would point out. I guess maybe it's Alien Arcana right now, since we only really need the 2 damage. Let's use Alien Arcana. And I guess especially since I'm doing another +1 damage to myself, right? And we get to play another ongoing at the end of turn if we want. Oof. That's a lot. Actually, we get we're doing +4 from the thing. I forgot about that. Take that, progeny. All right, we didn't get any. I'm just going to discard. How many equipments do I need to discard for this? Because getting it before your turn is really nice. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. But we need 5, and there's, yeah, so we discard all those equipment cards. And even though they're nice, we'll draw them again. We're playing Super Draw Writhe, so it's fine. Quick Contraption. And skip. And everyone may as well reshuffle. Knife doesn't have to. But I don't mind getting an energy burn back, so choose for me. She doesn't really pull from her discard or anything, right? So, or care about her discard. I guess this card we never used was return cards from trash to hand. Meh. I'm sure. Sure, it's fine. And maybe it's Parse on top. No. I get to play a card and another player can play a card, or Chronoist deals 6 damage. Those are the options. I'd like to get rid of this. That's annoying. This one, these are going away at the start of the environment turn, which is in a second. Can we get rid of that with Unquiet Night or something? We can. And play another card. Okay, so what's Lifeline doing? I guess Harrow, since we hit Progeny already. Let's do that. Get our licks in while we can. Writhe is going to get rid of that environment card that I don't like. And play a card or draw a card. Erratic Form. Since the Shadow Cloak is likely to get destroyed. I don't think I want to destroy the Shadow Cloak. Well, I mean, since it's got hit points, it's more likely to get destroyed now. Let's play Erratic Form. It gives us more card draws. Drawing a card would get you more card draws, you would say, John. That's true. End of your turn. Do 1 damage. 2 damage, I say. Cracked Water Main. Reducing all damage by non-environment cards. Well, that sort of helps here. Doesn't it? Means no damage to Writhe. And reduced damage to everyone. Sparky Wolf's got an emoji for everything. And Progeny is coming after someone for 3 damage, 2 damage. That's no damage to Writhe, but it would hit the Shadow Cloak and destroy it. Actually, not destroy it. It would be... I mean, it's going to get destroyed by OblivAeon anyway, isn't it? So, let's do that. Because it's none to Writhe at all, and it's 1 and 1, so that's fine. Like, OblivAeon is going to do 4 to everything, so the Shadow Cloak is getting blown up. 3 players each draw 1 card. Well, there's only 1 player here. Do I want to discard it? Well, let's see. Redirect all damage dealt by environment targets to the hero target with the highest HP. Nature cards cannot redirect this damage. Starting the environment turn, destroy this card. This seems gross. Because this is going after... I mean, it's going after Faultless, but then it's doing each hero target 1 toxic damage. Actually, that's fine. Because I become immune to damage after the first hit, right? So, I'm going to say no. Oh, and it goes after Legato anyway. So Legato is getting beat up by this. Fine, Legato is fine. It's not like there's a lot of cards there, right? It wasn't like... I'm sure that's really bad if it's like super set up or whatever. Oh, Faultless heals the environment. Non-villain target. He sure does. Sure. He has another power. Prevent the next damage that target would deal to impulse, draw a card. Or I could deal damage to like an environment target I don't super care about because we're going to be leaving. So let's draw a card. I guess I could choose myself. That would probably be smart, right? Unless it says non-impulse target. It doesn't. I choose myself. OblivAeon deals each target 3 energy damage. Cool. Cool. So we may as well make use of the Shadow Cloak. I think we just take the 1 damage here versus discarding a card for 1 damage. And the Shadow Cloak blows up, which lets us draw. And then nothing else matters. Unless Omni-Unity was going to get destroyed, then it would very much matter. And actually, if we want to reduce tokens, we wanted Red to get hit, because that card says for minus the number of hero character cards. So I think it added 0 tokens. Well, 3, actually 1, because Knife didn't take damage. And this just has to hit 1 person, but it hits everyone. Bzz. And the other guy, Nixius, comes into that second battle zone, who we're just going to ignore. I'm pretty sure. We're not sticking around to play with Nixius. Nixius is going to probably kill Faultless, but you know what? That's not what we're here for. We're not here to play with Nixius. We're here to play with OblivAeon. Discard or destroy your mechanical golem cards. Well, Writhe might have one of those. He doesn't, actually. I may draw a card or play a card. Holy moly, I have so much going on with this character. It's been good, but it's a lot. I can prevent damage to a target. That's nice. If there's someone we want to save. Or like if we wanted to save a reward target that's in danger. Like Chronoist, actually. Not bad. This is limited and in play. That we can prevent like an OblivAeon damage or a Progeny damage. Cards from trash to other players. So I guess we could have, we could return the Shadow Cloak to hand, but actually I can get it with Skiamaki, so I don't want to do that. I think. Impulse Sitting. One player other than you might play a card or use a power. That seems good. We can let Lifeline do damage, potentially. Or... Alright, see. Okay, I see. Yeah. Or if we play that after letting someone else do one of those things, we get both. We get both. Draw a card, select a target. That's very good against OblivAeon. And that, and that. Yeah, I don't think we're getting both for that other thing. But I think I love hitting OblivAeon with this Whirlwind Express, so let's do that. It also draws a card, so... And oh right, so if someone can play a card to use a power that makes someone else do the opposite, then we're cooking with gas. But I don't know that anyone actually has that. Getting the Shadow Cloak would be nice. Chekhov's Hairdryer is also very nice to use as many times as we can. I mean, that's just worth doing, right? I don't... Lifeline has a card that lets someone use a power, but he doesn't have it. So yeah, I think it's let Knife use a power. Oh yeah, this would work with in-cap abilities too, right? In OblivAeon mode, so... I think that's probably better than anything else I can do. I mean, this is fine, but... This seems good. The more we can use Chekhov's Hairdryer. I guess we could, using Knife's power would unlock both of the thing. Except put into play, it doesn't, so. And worth hitting Progeny for 6, when we can probably hit him for more randomly. Oh right, I can play an ongoing card, because this says, yeah. Oh, so I could also play this card. Okay. I have this in play already. Do I? No. All right, this is the one I discarded this before because it didn't seem great, but it might, you know, it adds tokens. Maybe, I don't know. I could get another one of these. Let's protect Chronoist because I like Chronoist. Ironclad's Whirlwind is always Express. I think we do damage here because we have +1 against OblivAeon. Even with that Cracked Water Main, I guess we should have destroyed an environment card. Oh well. I guess, yeah, I wouldn't get to go off right away. Yeah, I guess I hit more. We'll get past that -1. We have lots of boosts. I may destroy an ongoing. If I don't, I deal myself damage. I think I skip because, I don't know. Maybe some of my things aren't great, but it's only 1 damage. And discard and or destroy equipments or mechanical golems. None of those here. None of them here. Reward equipment, no thanks. So I think this is a skip. And maybe next time. And no, we don't. So we have Infinity Cannon and the Hairdryer. We're all set. Play the top 2 cards of the environment deck for Cold War, which is actually very good with Knife here. We can't get it this turn. Let's take it on. Oh, we do have Destroy an Environment card, don't we? That might be good. We have Irreducible Damage and a +1 on OblivAeon. You know, it's fine. Ooh, Orchestrate the Void. I don't know that Writhe is good at getting that, but we're probably going to take it anyway and maybe trade it or whatever. Lifeline can make everyone draw a card, right? That's a thing you can do, I believe. With this, yeah, so we'll trade it to him maybe later. Since we're getting this, let's get another power in play maybe. Prime Punch. Or even Infiltrate and Obfuscate. I don't want to be adding tokens to Progeny necessarily, but let's get Prime Punch in. And Hairdryer. I think 6 damage is worth a token. It's going to be a bunch of damage for Progeny, but you know what? It's fine. We have Irreducible Damage to chip him down. We get the Iron Wasp. That is a lot of 8 damage. Okay, that's a lot. Starting of our turn, it deals each hair target 8 damage, so we better hit that. I'm sure that would normally be fine if it wasn't played out of turn. Rain of Debris, it deals a responder with the lowest HP, 2 melee damage. There are none. Each hero may discard a card, deals any that did not discard 2 melee damage. Well, that's annoying. I don't know that it's worth discarding it versus like an OblivAeon card, though. Electropulse Explosive Express. I'm not going to move to the second battle zone. We'll take on Orchestrate the Void. I don't have the Shadow Cloak, but I can get it with Skiamaki. And I dare say I will. Unless I have a better plan, but I think that is a good idea. And Iron Wasp, deal yourself damage. I can play an ongoing or equipment card. I mean, we could just blow up that guy, but Lifeline deals villain targets. Villain targets. Oh, we can destroy an environment card. Yeah, okay, we'll just use that with Lifeline. Perfect. So, Lies of the Shadows. I think we're going to use our base power, so Lies of the Shadows can be potentially useful to save something important. Grasping Shadow Cloth has returned. We can save the Shadow Cloak by destroying it. Yeah. Let's let Lifeline not kill himself, probably. That seems good. Ryan the Destroyer. Oh, there's lots going on in the chat. I'm like, what? Oh, the chat is way past what I thought. Yeah, soloing OblivAeon is certainly a lot. I don't know that I would recommend it. Oh yeah, the cracked water main. So we hit OblivAeon. And yeah, we're just destroying this, I think, with Lifeline. Actually, can Knife use a power on her turn, or on Lifeline's turn? Because that would be cool. Yes. Knife can use a power to kill Iron Wasp with irreducible damage. So Lifeline can destroy this other environment card. And maybe leave the damage reduction one, because sure, why not? I'm a professional streamer. I have soloed OblivAeon on the tabletop. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to solo it, do it on the digital version. But it's a lot. And yeah, Sparky Wolf, having multiple people who can manage the different areas is helpful, but it's still going to be a lot the first time you play. It does get better. Like, we play OblivAeon on the tabletop probably like every couple months or so. And like the last time we played it, we finished in an hour and a half. Like, it was very smooth. We did very well. We wrecked OblivAeon. But normally it takes us like 2.5 hours or so. The very first time we played was like 5 hours or something. It was a lot. I don't want to move. We were talking about trading, but we don't have one to trade, do we? So we could regain Arataki, which seems very good for Lifeline. But we're not going to play it this turn. Actually, we could, because we could play it with Chronoist. That seems like a plan. Nature's Compulsion, meh. If I could have a power use there, I guess we're going to have the place. Let's regain that. Actually, this is never going to happen then. I guess there's ordering decisions. Let's play Discharge Life Force. Oh, draw a card. Destroy this. And do I want to put it beneath this card? Okay. And we can play... okay. Arataki, right? Yeah. Arataki. That saves Chronoist, and it saves me. Impulse is going to play Impulse Sitting. Just going to let Knife use a power. The Hairdryer destroys this guy, which goes under that card, I guess. Yes. And hit OblivAeon. And I get to play an ongoing card. I guess we could have 2 of this. It feels like this seems fine, but having 2 of that seems better. I think OblivAeon with more people would take less time, Origami Swami, because you're still playing at least 3 or 4 heroes with 2 people. So having more players means that more people to take care of and watch out for stuff. But yeah. There are environment cards in play. Yes, that is true. A super criminal Gearlock, this thing. This came up last week. I believe we played in this with this. That happened. Yeah, because we had the cracked water main a whole bunch of times. Yeah, Progeny. Still got the bullseye on your face. Alright, so Gearlock says reduce damage by 3. When it's dealt damage, it deals a source 3 lightning damage, so he's going to hit OblivAeon, so that's fun. And we get top decks if he's reduced to 0. So actually, Knife can hit him with irreducible damage, so that's going to be good. We get top decks from that, which might be dangerous, but might be fun. An Assault seems fine. We get 1 Aeon Man, and Progeny deals 1 damage or whatever, so no. Also no. It's a Locust, though, but oh well. It's fine. Ah, my Shadow Cloak. What? Prevent the next damage dealt to a hero target. Oh. But wait. What? Oh. Oh, this is weird. So, because I played this out of turn, another player did play a card that turn. So we can prevent the damage. I'm not going to do that. Arataki is happy to take some damage. And this is going to Knife. Knife is okay. Fun. We get a Vassal, sure. Legato takes no damage. I mean, neither would. No one's taking damage from the water main, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, this place. This guy. Well, he's hitting Nixius for us. Thieving. Faultless is probably going to get killed by all this stuff. What's his deal? When he deals damage to a hero, that hero must discard a card. Well, that won't happen. Nixius plays a card, though, so who knows? Well, he hits Faultless, and then he hits Faultless. And then he hits Faultless, so bye, Faultless. OblivAeon deals each target 2 and 2. Is that a problem? I don't think so. It's 1 and 1, and actually it's 0 and 0 because he has a -1 on him. It's adding 1 token, but that's... worse things could happen. This is literally 0 and 0 to everything. Hold tab. Oh, and because damage would be dealt to invisible, prevented or reduced, OblivAeon deals 1 non-impulse target 1 damage of that type. Well, he doesn't. He would, but he doesn't. And again, he doesn't. Yeah, Faultless. If OblivAeon had been there, we would have hung out with Faultless, but that's not what happened. So be it. All right, and now this is actually gonna be maybe 1 or 2 damage. We can tidy up some of it. So, yeah, hit. Oh, he doesn't even hit Gearlock. I want him to hit Gearlock. Hits the Locust. Hits the Vassal. We'll blow those up. 1 damage to Arataki seems fine. More damage to Arataki. I guess we could... I thought we should be able to prevent it with that other card, but oh well. Shadow Cloak. Yeah, I think we just don't. I guess if we click this and say no, what happened to that one that was on? I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to worry too much about the other thing. I think we're not, like, Lies of the Shadowing any of this, so I'm going to do this. Discard a card for, like, 2 damage. I'm probably not doing this. Sure. It's 1 damage, but that's fine. All right. We have Nature's Compulsion up, which we're just going to probably shuffle here because building a king is better. We don't have a lot of equipments that we're willing to discard for it. I guess we have. We could. We have Skiamaki. Destroy the Shadow Cloak. Discard that and discard that for 3. All right. Let's do that. I'll allow it. We're not moving the second battle zone. I guess we could trade building a king with War-Torn Landscape, which seems like a bad idea. Trade for Orchestrate the Void, actually. Actually, we give out card plays, but very slowly. Right? With that one shot we played, it's very slowly. Haven't been giving out things to other players very much. I want to get that on Lifeline, but we just haven't had the opportunity. Knife is going to destroy this, I think, on her turn. We don't have a way to make Knife use a power here. We could return cards from trash to hand, which aren't equipment cards or rewards. So not super exciting. I guess we could return this, which then gives out slowly tokens on the right card. I think I would just rather shuffle this. I'm not interested in this, and that's easier to get and better. So, draw a card or play a card. I really want to destroy the damage reduction card. We don't have Unquiet Night. Don't have we do have Destroy Environment here. Maybe we use that now. Maybe we use that to destroy that. So that seems good. We can't play that because it's in play. I mean, we could prevent OblivAeon damage. That seems okay. These are limited in play. That is not in play. We could get it in play. Yeah, actually, we don't have a lot of things to do. So we could draw a card. Why don't we just play the cards that we know we can play these 2 cards and they have use. So let's play this one first. Discard 3 cards from under this card. Deal 1 target 1 projectile damage for each card discarded this way. Oh, so you have to discard the cards. And I guess it's to OblivAeon. These will get killed by, like, Deadline area damage. So, Lifeline. And yeah, I could play the Hyper Attention, but it's not like, I don't know. I guess I could have used it to play that, but whatever. Let's do this. And we might just swap this because I don't know. Prevent the next damage or deal damage. Let's deal damage. Nope. Inside scoop. Do damage. Destroy a card or do myself no damage. I accept. And two things happen. Add a token to the card and do a damage. I guess that's irreducible, so that's going to be nice for Progeny. We can do this. We can do this. We gotta win this. Knife is going to discard a card and not destroy the hairdryer. Writhe is going to discard a card and destroy. We can get that Voss card back pretty easily. T-Rex bot could kill this thing, and then Knife can hit Progeny instead. That seems good. Let's do that. I got a card. It's the same one as before. Knife is going wild. Cool. We could play Battlefield Experience. We could play Reckoning Uppercut. I think we do Battlefield Experience because we're going to destroy the environment card. Oh, I wonder if we get to destroy that card. That would be cool if we can do it, like, now. Somehow. We get Unquiet Night here. Oh, and she gets to use a power, too? From... Wait, what? Why is Knife using a power? I thought we were top decking. Oh, because she's playing also use a power. For the greater good. Right. Okay. So, cool. Cool. Well, then it's the hairdryer. Unless we want to bottom deck Writhe to try to destroy that environment card, but it's... The check has already passed, right? So it's not like we're going to get that reward. So, let's do the irreducible damage. More hairdryer. Man, we need the... Oh, cursor. We need the +1 energy damage for Knife, right? Like, that's going to be so good. Come on. Here comes Lifeline. Lifeline's popping off. Play 3 cards. I don't want to play Hero now because I want to... Actually, I have Arataki. We still play 2 cards, right? We play Immolation and Matter Manipulator. I think. This seems... I mean, I didn't think it was a bug. I just thought it was like... Oh, okay. Since I have Alien Arcana, I can play Cosmic Immolation first. No, wait, I need to play that first and use a power and then play... Oh, I can destroy that. I can destroy the environment card, but it's too late, right? The check has already happened. But I still want to destroy that and not use my... I don't want to use my... Yeah, I want to use a power now. I don't want to use my pre-start of turn to destroy an environment card. That's not a best use of that, if you can avoid it. Yeah, put it underneath. This is a crazy turn. Let's play Cosmic Immolation for free card draws and plus damage. Yeah. All right. Popping off. Everyone is. Heck no, we're not moving. I guess if we regain, then Cold War is going to let us use both the Infinity Cannon and the hairdryer. So that seems like a good idea. I mean, we also have Battlefield Experience. We got a lot. We have a lot going on here. Each time use a power other than the first time. Should we use Primed Punch? Or should we... I think we just use it. It's fine. We play that. We could use Battlefield Experience because we get to draw a card and play a card. But I don't know... I guess we use the Infinity Cannon now. We're not going to... We don't get to do anything at the end of our turn, though, besides use a power. So it doesn't really matter what we do. I guess it matters, but I'm not... This is the power that is the most important. We're not going to get to probably play the damage +1 card, so let's just do the most effective thing. which is this. Also, more damage. Hey, cursor is a thing. Sure, may as well kill these things, even though Lifeline's going to kill them soon. Oh, we get to put Aeon Men under that. That's a thing. And Orchestrate the Void is just kind of sitting here, not doing anything. We're never going to get it. Whereas we easily get this. So, swap it. Oh, Great Fortune. Random cards for Lifeline. I accept. Okay. We don't have the Shadow Cloak, so we can get the Shadow Cloak. If we want, with either Somber Tinker or Skiamaki. Skiamaki lets us play a different ongoing, which we could do. That seems okay. I think that seems like a reasonable plan. We don't get the self-damage. Really. Sure. Progeny, you're the one who can actually hit yourself if you didn't have -4. I guess Nowhere to Hide might be good, but the Shadow Cloak has to be in play, right? For that to really work. Takewalker got 13 cards. Is that are you programming Takewalker, your mod? Or is that like a tabletop playtesting thing? Also, in any case, very exciting. So, let's do this and give it to Lifeline so he doesn't murder him. I guess he doesn't murder Arataki. He will still do a murder, but doing design, cool. Hey, Grasping Shadowcloth has returned. This is damage. This may as well all go to OblivAeon. Erratic Form. When we discard a card, we get a token on that thing. Wherever it is. Here? No? Oh, it's right here. Cool, right there. Yeah, how about that? There's Unquiet Night. This would give us a power and a draw, which we could use Concealed Assailant. I don't know that... I guess Impulse has lots of cards that are ongoing limited. We need to discard 5 cards total. Which is actually fine. Writhe has tons of cards. All right, let's do it. Like, we can discard 2 of these extra copies of things that we can't play. Writhe can discard a couple things like this. And we have Somber Tinker, so the Cloak Projector is fine. And probably not Lifeline. Well, Hunting Memories. Flawless Execution is pretty not important here, so let's get rid of that. Umbral Siphon, Mechanical Golem. Let's deal damage. 2 damage. And I'm not going to destroy the Shadow Cloak for that. Yeah, we'll take on Great Fortune. Seems good. Seems good. We'll definitely not destroy that. Do I want to use a power now? Or draw a card? There are no environment cards. I think we just draw the card here. Because I mean, Harrow is good, but if we get like something even better. We didn't, because we don't want to discard cards from OblivAeon's deck. We could Hunting Memories for calculated action, but we'll just play Harrow. It's prevented, and we can actually get damage through the Progeny. 1 damage to Progeny. Cool. I don't think there's any point to hitting anything else here. I'll hit the Locust. Why not? And we do hit Arataki if we use this. But we don't... There are no targets here, so... We use our base power. Sorry, Arataki. We're not destroying the Shadow Cloak for you. You'll be fine. Vitality Battery. I'll take that play. It's going to pay off dividends. And now we have decisions. We could block OblivAeon's plays here, but we're going to want to save that, I think. There is one in the trash, so actually using Somber Tinker for it is going to be a good move, I think, later. Knife could not do a whole lot. Yeah. I'm going to actually hit the bathroom, so I'll be right back and think about this card play that Impulse is probably going to do. The chair tells me that it doesn't know what these cards do, so it's not really sure. Inside Scoop. Or, I mean, I could also play it with Hyper Attention or draw a card. Getting back those cards would be actually pretty good. We could get back some stuff with that. For the greater good is actually quite good here with Cold War. Sure, let's play. Let's finally play the Hyper Retention. And Lifeline's gonna be one to get back Calculated Action. Oh, it's only a card, but yeah, Calculated Action, clearly. And Writhe or Knife. Maybe Skiamaki, just to get more Shadow Cloak. Or the other one. The other one got reshuffled in, right? I like the other one a little better, I think. Because OblivAeon prevents self-damage. I can also play Inside Scoop, so... for the greater good, I think, is pretty good here. And Inside Scoop says... reveal the top card of his deck and replace it. That's honestly not that exciting. Let's draw a card. An Air Pocket. Cool. And I get to do 1 damage. 4 damage. It's not 1, it's 4. And yeah, let's see if we can play Calculated Action. That would be cool. It doesn't match. Sad. WCPD Chariot. Device Drone. Going after the Shadow Cloak. No! Oh, Cursor saves it. Cursor got top decked, right? That was awesome. I didn't even know that was going to happen, but it happened. Destroy a non-target environment card. There are none. Deal each non-villain target 2 psychic damage. That would occur, and each player discards a card. I mean, as far as Scion cards go, that one's not terrible. Not great, not terrible. versus like OblivAeon leaving and, you know, adding 5 tokens or 4 tokens. So, I mean, he might come back, but I think that is a fine play. Destroy? Oh. Okay. It's not a target when it's face down, I guess? What would you rather go back in the deck? Probably the Cracked Water main. 2 damage. T-Rex spot. I would kind of like Omni Unity to die. That would be cool. We can protect the Shadow Cloak with Cursor. I accept. We're not destroying the Shadow Cloak. I don't think anyone. That's not happening. I know Lies of the Shadows is like, I'm not gonna say yes this turn because I don't know yet. Does this do anything? If a hero target would be dealt damage this way. Right, but wait, it went after. Did that happen? I don't remember what it went after. Was it? I don't. What? Did that happen? Did that happen? What did it damage? I'm gonna go back. I forget. End of the. Not a whole lot happened with the. Oh, right. Because Cursor stopped it. Okay. It was not would be dealt damage, so it's fine. Progeny is gonna like do stuff, but it's gonna kill Omni Unity actually, which is perfect. Okay. So actually, we don't care. You know what we want to make sure is Omni Unity dies. So Omni Unity is definitely gonna die because it's 4 damage from Progeny here. So we don't need to save the Shadow Cloak because it's not going to be a target anymore. So we can save Cursor or Writhe. I think we save Writhe even though it'd be just 1 damage. Cursor's healthy. And everyone else just takes their licks or whatever. As long as Omni Unity is going to be the lowest, which... Oh yeah, this thing gets killed. Oh, she won't be the lowest if oh no, she will be because she's going to be at 2. Okay. It's like she won't be, but she will be, but oh. Arataki. No. All right, choose for me here is fine. And I'll just say no. Omni Unity is fun and all, but not always. Not always fun. We could... I'm discarding a card. We may as well discard the limited. None of these destroy themselves or anything like that. This one probably... Umbral Siphon. And yeah, Leyline Shift we're not really able to play with OblivAeon. No, sorry Omni Unity, you're dead, and now the Shadow Cloak can't be killed by damage. Finally. And Arataki takes some damage. Coldbar takes some damage, that's fine. Alright. Ugh. Crumbling Ruins. Going after Nixius. Everything's just fighting Nixius now. That's fine. Nixius does nothing. OblivAeon plays an ongoing card. Cool. All right. So now we might have a decision here. Maybe. even hits progeny for 1 damage. Let's do that. Oh, what? Hey. Oh, no. We're preventing the damage from OblivAeon. Okay, hang on. And destroy an environment card. I'm destroying the stuff underneath this. That's fine. Hang on. So who should we save? Actually, Chronoist. There are things that we could save. We're preventing the first damage. It should be showing up here, but it's not that card. If Cursor's protecting someone, it probably should be Writhe. Oh, and that wouldn't actually have been damage, right? I think that's not programmed quite right. We'll pick someone who would deal damage and stop the damage that's going to Impulse, I guess. Oh my gosh. All right, that OblivAeon would deal himself damage, but he can't. I may destroy it. Oh, I may destroy it. I don't even have to destroy it. Was it May before? And no, this is a separate thing. Yeah, we're lost and confused. It's true. This is getting tokens, which is a lot of fun. Why don't we hit T-Rex Bot for 1 damage? I'm into that. For 3 back. Skip. That's damage. And we do have 2 of those effects still. We might have another one. I guess we can see. That's blocked. I thought we used that effect twice. But it doesn't stack, I guess. That's fine. Maybe we didn't. If Arataki's dying, then... Yeah, so let's have no damage to Writhe. Chronoist gets redirected to Arataki. Is there anyone else there? We already clicked Lifeline? Yeah. Knife. So we're not adding tokens. Yeah, I think it's just choose for me now and saying no. Because we have other uses for the Shadow Cloak, maybe. I don't know. We have hit points. We're fine. We're not moving. I mean, OblivAeon is going to run, but we got to stay here and fight. We have 1 card with a power on it, 2 cards with a power on it. We can use this power and then return those both to our hand and get this. Sure, I guess. Play a card or draw a card. We could play this again. We haven't destroyed any objectives, which is kind of what I would want to use that for. Oh, we have Omni-Unity, which we don't actually want. I want someone else to take Omni-Unity away from me. We could have actually get Calculated Action back. That seems pretty useful. But maybe let's draw a card here. I guess we could play an air pocket next to someone else, like self. Sure. I guess that means... I don't know what else I would want. I could play this Inside Scoop and then I have it, right? To destroy if I need, I guess. Let's return Calculated Action. That's important. And does Knife want a card back? Come on. Oh, wow, that was weird. Probably Writhe could get back Skiyamaki or something. Yeah, that seems fine. And I guess I could draw a card now, and then maybe I get something better than Air Pocket. I already have one of these. They're not limited. That's weird. Feels like this should be limited. This is damage. I'll still play this and put it on myself or Arataki. Arataki seems fun. Oh, an ongoing card entered Lifeline's play area. He could use a power. He still has Writhe's effect on him, so we can use his base power. Or he could use Vitality Battery, but I don't want to destroy it probably. Yeah. Sure. Put ongoing cards in his play area for the win. Let's use this to do 10 irreducible melee damage to Progeny. I mean, we can draw 3 cards for everyone and we can get the bonus power. Like, we'll not take them on it. Like, if we're doing irreducible with Progeny. I may destroy an ongoing card. Well, what is this? I never actually played that card, did I? I deal myself 1 damage. Battlefield experience, draw a card. I could play for the greater good now. And use... Yeah, okay, let's do that. I mean, it's nice to use the power to get the damage. I could use the power, play that. Yeah, okay. I'm sure I could get a better use out of it than just destroying it. I'm just going to press skip. Oh, yeah, also 11 damage from T-Rex Bot. Let's return any number of your cards. Well, you know what? That heals these guys up. This one has a power. This one has a power. Does anyone have a power and there's no icon? No. You know, let's heal T-Rex Bot. Let's heal Legato. They already went, so we can just play them. We have bonus plays. Devastating Aurora. I don't want to move to the second battle zone. Hellion. Hell yeah. If we hit Hellion, we get more irreducible damage. And do I have to take damage? I have to take damage. Okay. That's fine. I could also overdo it. Cool. Wrecking Uppercut is 3. 6 is 9. And 5 is enough. Well, Battlefield Experience is kind of perfect. All right, so I can choose the Scion deck here. We'll use... I mean, we're going to have extra damage because of... Cold War, actually. So we don't have to hit Hellion anymore. We can hit OblivAeon. Because Cold War is going to hit Hellion twice, I think. Once for this power, and then once for the end of turn power, which is Infinity Cannon. Just continue wrecking the uppercuts. Cold War is like, I'm here. I have +1 also, by the way. Forgot about that, didn't you? Sure did. End of turn. We can finish off Progeny with our friend here, Seraph. Seraph hits Progeny. Yeah, we can put him underneath that card. All right, we all draw 3 cards. Cool. Now, of course, an unfortunate thing for OblivAeon leaving is that ongoing card in the other battle zone, so maybe actually Writhe goes over there to destroy that right now. Pretty good turn for Knife. Knife is pretty rocking right now. Oh, I could use a power. That's cool. Do we send OblivAeon now? This sends OblivAeon, right? If I use a power? I think I don't want that. I want him to go on Lifeline's turn, not on... I don't want to play a card on Writhe's turn. I think. Maybe that's the wrong call. I don't know. And Seraph, hit thyself. We're probably going to play for the greater good. We don't really have... We could play Connect Neutralizer, I guess. Where's my +1 energy damage? There's 4 of them. I have 25% chance of drawing one now. Let's play the Neutralizer. That seems like it's going to be good. And yeah, Writhe is going to mosey over there. Sure, why not? Hey, look, Writhe's on this picture. And so is Lifeline. Team up. Nixius. Whatever. Do your thing. Unquiet Night is happening. The environment's doing a whole lot, but it's probably not going to hurt us very much because we have lots of damage prevention and things like that. We can have more damage and more powers. That seems good. Fight and fade. Let's draw cards. Select a hero. It's Writhe. Surprise. And I get to use another power, which I won't be able to. Because I don't have another power. I guess I could have played another power if I had one. Whatever, it's fine. We'll keep the Shadow Cloak. Erratic Form. Let's discard. Nerving Target's nice, but self-damage doesn't really work against OblivAeon. I could discard to draw. Yeah, I don't love like distorted perception. It's very good on OblivAeon's front side, but let's get rid of that. It's a one-shot, but there's only one. All right, Lifeline is here basically to do 2 damage to OblivAeon. We could wait. To be fair, we could wait and not do that. But I think actually OblivAeon's gonna. What is he gonna do? He's going to. Everyone draws a card. He reshuffles. He moves to the next page. He moves to the other battle zone. as a token. There's only one Scion play. So I guess there's a countdown happening next turn, and that's one less token, I guess, coming off the track. I don't know. There's something to be said for we could not flip OblivAeon here. And then flip him like at the ideal time with Grasping Shadowcloth or something. I'm just going to do it. We're definitely not swapping out Great Fortune. We can use an incap ability to heal 1 hit point. Reduce all damage by 2. You know what? That's actually interesting. I don't think it's a good idea, but it's interesting. I guess Lifeline could go over to the other battle zone and like beat up on Nixius, but let's just hit OblivAeon for 1 damage and magically we win the game. Not win the game, but get to the next beer. We could play Legato or T-Rex bot. That's true. It's a true fact. We could do that. Maybe we play T-Rex bot for the reaction damage with Cursor. If we had like a big old heal card, that would be cool, but we don't really have that. Like the one that Lifeline has that he doesn't have. I mean, we could play Calculated Action to draw 3 cards. And then maybe we get it. We don't... we kill Arataki. Well, we don't kill Arataki because this thing goes off. And this thing would let Impulse use a power or play a card. Yeah, so everything could happen at the pre-start of turn, couldn't it? Also hand out a card play. Yeah, so the pre-start of turn here is actually a lot. Hit him and flip him. I mean, he doesn't need to play a card that moves him back. He will move back on his turn. He will move to the battle zone with the most hero targets. So he's going to do that. Definitely. That's why I was thinking maybe the reduce all damage by 2. But that does kind of suck when we're trying to hit OblivAeon, right? So it's not great. I guess the question actually, if we had the Stun Bolt card here, this one. Oh, reduce that damage 2-1? That's outrageous against OblivAeon. It was the Whirlwind Express, actually. I wonder if we can get that card. Because we have Chronoist alive still, so if that is the card that we can hit OblivAeon with Chronoist, we have end of turn damage after that. Even if we don't, we can follow OblivAeon. I don't know if that works out. Because we have, yeah, this is end of turn damage after, and it's enough. After, yeah, so if we can try to get Impulse to draw that card. So what do we have here that lets us draw? Not those. This is a card draw. One player might play a card. All right, let's play that. Impulse. Play this. But don't kill OblivAeon. It's all right. He's not dead yet. He's just at 1. Hey, that's, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Except if I play it now, wouldn't OblivAeon leave first? Maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to discard a card? Sure. I mean, that means OblivAeon leaves. It's fine if OblivAeon leaves right now. As long as this works. So let's play Leap into Action. Okay, so that status effect happened immediately, and then OblivAeon does his thing. Do you want to use a power now? Probably not, because OblivAeon is leaving, and yeah, let's just draw. We're just Lifeline is probably playing that card that he just drew. Sure, say no here. I guess it's safe to play Leyline Shift now. Because OblivAeon left. Maybe we do that. I guess this hits Arataki. Maybe we... Well, it hits Arataki, but doesn't because... Yeah, let's not play Leyline Shift. That's fine. Let's... What is even left in my deck for equipment? I've got it all in my hand. It's the Nordidian Self Axe. Let's play that. This isn't May. That happens. I'm not using a power? I guess I could have played another power, but none of these powers do anything, so it's just skip power. And we could play a card. I mean, may as well play, like, some of these things. Would I rather the Self Axe or... I mean, that's pretty good. The Detonator is pretty good. There's lots of good things. The Self Axe is more instances of damage. I don't want this damage that I can't control right now. This does shuffle my trash into my deck, which maybe I want actually that to happen with Arataki destroyed. So let's play this Repository or this. The Repository. And Impulse or Knife may play a card. Something that can help Knife survive. Oh my gosh, she has the Conduit Blade. She must have drawn it from OblivAeon. I didn't notice. Well, yeah, that's what she wants. Does Impulse have something that Impulse wants? T-Rex Bot would react to OblivAeon's damage. Would vie for the title of highest HP. Let's play T-Rex Bot. I think that seems like a good idea. And do 1 damage, which is 3 damage. Is anyone going to not take the damage? I guess Seraph. Seraph's the highest. Arataki would actually not die, even though the preview doesn't tell me that. It's lying, but Seraph. All right. Well, equipment seems very unlikely. There's 1 equipment card in my deck. My deck is actually a lot of damage that I might not want to do. How bad is it if... I mean, I hit myself, which kills Arataki, so I'm just going to press skip this turn on Great Fortune, unfortunately. I gain 1 HP. It's kind of an awkward spot, isn't it? If we had the way to follow OblivAeon, that would be fun. Deal each responder, and then you deal each hero target 1 damage. We could discard it with the chance for Bridge Disaster, which deals more targeted damage. Save the day, plays the top card. This deals villain targets. I mean, this is... What's the card that came out is doing 1 damage. Yeah, that's fine. It's like 0 for most. So. Seems alright. Oh, by the way, need a new beer. I'll be right back. I'll use the bathroom too. See what OblivAeon does. I guess I should see what's happening. Let's make sure I know what's happening first. Gull has Vicious. Vicious Gull Ducat. No damage. Alright, we get a decision now. Alright, I will be right back. Sparky Wolf, I thought your bet was that I would lose to OblivAeon, not beat OblivAeon. For the third phase, we have the Deja Mu Milk Stout. The darkest page gets the darkest beer. All right. Noxious thingy dingy. I guess, hang on. This didn't have to be damaged because of the Shadow Cloak. There you go. I think that's a bug report that it shouldn't use up Cursor there with the -1, but no, I'm not. This is 1 damage. Honestly, though, I have so many cards. I have a lot of cards. Let's discard for 1 damage. It's fine. This is each target, including OblivAeon. Evidence shows you won't win. That's true. I could throw it for you, you know, for the bits. Not bits even. Channel points which are worth nothing. Bits are at least a fraction of a cent. I still do not want to destroy the Shadow Cloak. Sorry, Cursor. Oh, Cursor is actually dying here. But even so, well, yeah, even so, no. Oh, but when this destroys a target, blah, blah, blah. It's 1 damage to me. Well, Well, I think the Shadow Cloak is still worth not destroying with a Scion turn coming up. Oh, and Nixius leaves, actually. So, doesn't actually play a card. Doesn't actually do anything. But OblivAeon is going to play a card, so... I'll keep the Shadow Cloak. I want to play the thingy that stops OblivAeon from playing cards. A Scion! It's Empyrean. Oh well. Empyrean can hang out here by himself, because no one's going to be here. OblivAeon moves and deals 3 damage. Oh right, this is the reduce the damage to 1 card. Interesting. So I think actually the one to Lifeline gets redirected to Arataki. So I think it's saving Impulse, I think, or Knife. Probably Knife. Knife doesn't have any like other protection really, whereas Impulse sort of does. So protect that, and then it's it's just all the time. It's all the time. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's too good. It's honestly too good. That card is too good. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, it means that he doesn't hit Nixius for very much damage, but I accept. I mean, no Voss yet. We don't know. Alright, it is time for a hero turn. Is Nixius adding tokens, right? The first time each turn? Yeah, we can probably kill Nixius. Do we have any objectives? Maybe Great Fortune. Okay. And neat last wager. So we can take this on. Why not? We have nothing else to do. Try to kill Nixius. We can play cards. Play Devastating Aurora. Play Legato. Play this. Like, we can probably kill Nixius this turn if we wanted to. Probably, like, focus damage on Nixius to reduce the number of tokens he adds, so. Let's play Legato for the damage boost. And, oh, yeah, we can have Knife. Play for the greater good, which is getting kind of dangerous, but... Brother's Sacrifice, though, right? We could do that. Actually, that means she probably shouldn't hit herself right now. T-Rex bot. Actually, between T-Rex bot and Legato, they kill. We don't have Parse or Cursor. Cursor died again? Yeah, Cursor died again. She can come back. So that's 10, and that's 3. So we're 1 short on Nixius. So if we hit Nixius with Devastating Aurora, for example, T-Rex bot just kills him. That seems good. I will allow it. I will put it under there. See, how does this destroyed all environment cards and then it didn't destroy it under here? Seems sus. Who wants this? Knife can definitely draw it, but she doesn't really want it. Lifeline. We just keep it on impulse. Deal OblivAeon because Nixius is getting killed by a T-Rex bot. Ouch. Oh, I got a token because of dealing myself damage. OblivAeon plays a card. I could discard this so that he doesn't leave. Or / move us. I don't want him to move us. I want to kill Nixius. I'm going to say... Oh, but I'm immune to damage. It's fine. Let's spend the 1. Actually, I get to do it. I have 2 of those. So it's just like block 2 OblivAeon card plays. That seems nice. Which is like the exact number that we need to block. I can't hurt myself, so I can skip this. We can finish off Nixius. Oh my goodness. So many things. Yeah, put Nixius underneath. You do that. Great Fortune and some of the Colosseum. Cool. You could wait to kill Nixius with knife, so you flip sacrifice without taking damage. I think we're probably fine. And honestly, instead of this, we're gonna like either increase our damage, melee damage. Do we do melee damage? I don't even know. That's some melee damage. Is it hero targets or heroes? Hero targets. There's some melee damage, not a lot, I would say, compared to many heroes. Famous last words. You don't know my last words. If we use a power, we could use knife's base power, which is what I'm going to do. For herself. Perfect. Love it. We're not going to play for the greater good, but we're going to play the Focusing Conduit Blade. And then we can use the Infinity Cannon to do 7 damage. And sure, hit T-Rex Bot. T-Rex Bot was revived for this purpose, so. We're going to discard this. Arataki could just kill herself, which isn't the worst version of events here. I would save us this thing and save Impulse from almost killing himself. Countdown's in a fine spot. I'm going to say no. And Arataki is going to choose other targets. So the first one is stopped by Air Pocket. Actually, is there, because of Air Pocket, I think we might have to like, oh yeah, we also have Lucky Break. So she does kill herself just with Lifeline and Lucky Break. So we don't have to like directly attack her. Draw a card or use a power. Bloodsworn doesn't really do anything. I could do a little bit of damage. Let's just draw a card. Hey, look. Second target, Lifeline. Third target, Lucky Break. Oh, look, that's the end of that. All right, so is it worth Battlefield experience playing a card or hairdryer for the most damage? This is 7 damage, 8 damage to OblivAeon, and 1 damage kind of wasted. Battlefield experience, I guess I do sort of get to use both. Battlefield is actually is the same damage, right? It's 4 and 4. So, oh, it's 3 and 4, so it's not, it's 1 less, but it lets me play another card, which is Battlefield experience, which I can use again with Seraph, so that seems good. Seems okay. Seraph hits himself. We can use the other Battlefield experience to then, yeah, this ends up being more damage than Chekhov's hairdryer, which is kind of hilarious. Hey, there's the servo gauntlet, which was helpful for that. We could play for the greater good, but we also maybe survive OblivAeon's turn if we don't. Do we care about that? Maybe we don't care about that. I think it's that we don't care about that. We play another card. Amplified Combatant. That lets us hit T-Rex Bot a couple more times. And that's all. And lets us use the hairdryer finally. That seems like a good turn. That was probably... I didn't count the damage, but feel free to rewind and find out how much hit points OblivAeon had at the start of Knife's turn. It's probably like 100 or something. Not quite, but it was pretty good amount of damage there. I'm not going to rewind and go through all that, so... I mean, swap out the last wager. Honestly, the last wager is not terrible for filtering your deck. We're not getting this turn anyways, right? So, I mean, maybe with redirects? Not even. I think we can get 5. No, you can't get... It's maximum of 4 tokens, right? So, yeah, shuffle. He's around 80, so 30 some damage. And now we can grasp the Shadow Cloth. We may as well play this to grab the other Shadow Cloth out of the trash before we reshuffle it. Play that. OblivAeon, put a card to the bottom of the deck. I do destroy the Shadow Cloak. And then... Not really worried about preventing damage now, so let's just do more damage to OblivAeon. I have tons of cards I don't need really. I guess that thing is good for... Maybe it's good for Lifeline. All right. Let's use the power to protect Lifeline from himself. Forgot about Lifeline killing himself all the time. I mean, Knife's at 2. Knife's fine. She's fine. Discard a card. Unnerving target again. And, oh, I get to use another power, so it doesn't matter. Guess I should have remembered things. Everyone gets to discard and draw. I think this is in play. Yeah. Good thing tells me. This also is limited, and a copy is already in play. Oh my goodness. Right, so many cards. I don't feel too excited about Infernal Detonator. I guess Leyline Shift, whatever. Oh, interesting. So because of Wager Master, I can use a power. Yeah, I'll use a power. I will attack OblivAeon. It may as well be this. It doesn't really matter which one it is. This is X, so like, it's not up to X, it is X. So that actually, I don't want to use that power because I have to hit something else besides OblivAeon, so I'll use the base power. Thanks, Wager Master, for the power. Did we get the thing? We sure didn't. That's fine. Wager Master's helping. All right, Lifeline, you got the win here, maybe? Give a card play. Reduce all damage by 2. Good idea. A card play, you say. Those maybe aren't exciting. We could do a little damage with Knife. Do we have the thing that lets someone else play a card? We sure do. So we may as well go that way. Oh, we also have this. Increased damage dealt to that target by 1. But I'd rather use that on Impulse this turn, right? We're not going to... I guess we might kill OblivAeon this turn. Okay, you convinced me. We'd probably kill OblivAeon this turn. Let's play the card that gives +1 damage against him. I think we just drew that like later and we didn't realize it. No, of course not. Do I want to use a power now? If I could get another copy of Cosmic Immolation, that would be sweet. I don't think... Yeah, I'm going to say no? Do I say no or do I say yes? I could use this now. I'm not going to get a chance to use it, so let's use that. Now that we have the extra +1, I don't think we're getting... another Cosmic Immolation, which is what I would be looking for. Can calculate action a couple times. So we have 3 card plays here. So we can Haunting Memories and get our Taki back and player so we don't kill ourselves as much. Seems good. As well as we want the Vitality Battery back to use it again, or Harrow to do a bunch of damage. I'm gonna say Harrow to do a bunch of damage. Seems good. And Harrow. Harrow OblivAeon. Don't think we need to do... I guess we could use Lies of the Shadows now. Oh no, it's only... Lies of the Shadows does only work on non-hero targets. Oh, we don't have the Shadow Cloak. It's like, doesn't work at all. Cool. Cool. Let's use our base power. Yeah, we're killing OblivAeon this turn. Spoiler alert. Hey, finally Repair Leyline appears. Oh, BT Dub, we get to play a card and use a power. Wow. Also heal for some reason. And draw cards. And everything is great. Things are happening. That's not doing anything. Because we're not getting to the environment turn. Hey look, Knife can use a power. Sort of the same as using the other power, but I draw a card. And someone can play a card. Devastating Aurora for the win. Seems good. Sure. Destroy them and put them back under the same card that they were already. We've done it. Sparky Wolf, you lost your bet. Actually, no, your bet was that I would not be halfway through my beer, wasn't it? So you won your bet, your second bet, your side bet. I got it all wrong. Cheers to you. And cheers to the mod authors who are making amazing content. What a segue. What a segue. Give me a pat on the back. The outcome is that, yeah, I did win random OblivAeon. It did end up being core heroes, though Impulse survived, but mod environments and some other mod heroes to begin with. We might see them here in a minute. For the mods, we lost one environment, the Clara Cloverfield, which actually I don't even know what happens when, in the credits, when that happens. If there's no art, it's just, maybe there's something funny went by. Maybe that was it. Because if there's no art, there's no graphic, so it's just blank. I don't think I tested that with an environment. And we lost, man, who did we lose for heroes? I'm trying to remember who died. The chat will probably beat me trying to remember. Haka, right? We had Haka, and we had the goalie. This was the goalie? And one other one? Writhe survived the whole game, and Impulse survived the whole game. It was just Haka and goalie, right? Just the two. I think. So 2 heroes, 1 environment. It's pretty good. Goalie on ice. Pretty good OblivAeon game, if you ask me. Clara Cloverfield, I would not recommend as an initial OblivAeon environment. Just going to put that out there. Especially since if it's OblivAeon could literally, destroy it on the first turn if you're unlucky. With, if he had played, Global Devastation, which he never did in the whole game, which is one of the reasons it was easier. That card in the first phase is pretty gross. That would have destroyed an environment immediately off the bat, which you probably don't want. So watch out for Clara Cloverfield in OblivAeon mode. I mean, it's a fun, different challenge, but it's also tough to protect. Nice. All right. And, 3 hours. Not too bad. Some beers. Some talking out loud. As you do when you're streaming. It's always fun to play games with you all on the internet. Here's our squad at the end. Impulse, Knife, Writhe, and Lifeline. Yeah, 1 environment. Clara Cloverfield and the Sin Bin. It's funny. You got the art in there. It's text and white background, but it technically is a JPEG, so good job. Fun character, the goalie. And 5 Scions defeated. Not really the focus, as it never really is with when I play, unless I have nothing else to do because of whatever. But and we're missing. This is. It should be showing the placeholder there. So maybe I will make a screenshot. This would be a bug for me to look at. Is end of OA game with a placeholder hero, black image instead of placeholder. Not obviously it's going to be a major, it's not a major bug, doesn't stop you from playing the game, but should show you a little placeholder there. I think we just probably didn't put that in because we forgot. So we'll sort that out. I don't know and probably it wouldn't show up right here either. So it uses the same control for that as here. The little parallelogram. All right. Well, let's get somewhere where there's music. Like the workshop for the Cauldron. If you didn't know, if you want to find out all of the lore of your workshop items, click on this button. Show all content. It takes you to their Modiverse screen. And so the Chasm of Thousand Nights existed while we were playing, but didn't really do a whole lot except beat up on Nixius a whole bunch for us. So, yeah, look at this. Lore. There's all kinds of lore. Sparky Wolf, read the lore. It's free. There's so much lore to look at. I have no idea. I am not responsible if there's anything in there that you don't like. That's their fault and your fault. All right. That's going to be it. I will finish my beer and watch YouTube or something at this point. But it's been a fun time. Is there anything I want to mention? The schedule that's going to come up in a second is actually correct now. Krista has updated the graphic. Notably, Spirit Island Saturday is now at 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays in the afternoon for North America, but also in the evening instead of the middle of the night for Europe. So check that out and join us for Spirit Island Saturday's time change. That's been going well, and so we're going to make that a permanent change as of this week. And so yeah, maybe you can be a guest. Redeem your Handelabra points. And you can be a guest with us. Try multiplayer. Other than that, we're working on all sorts of fun new things for you, so stay tuned, and we will see you all next time on Handelabra Live and next stream on Dolphins Dive on Thursday. We'll see you then. Have a good night.